back. That is called speed making of sandwiches, and please do excuse me as I munch on a sandwich at the same time as playing. So whilst I was stood downstairs and you were slaving away making sandwiches,
Yep.
I had a small realisation.
Ooh.
We've been sat in this franchise park for a period of time now.
Yep.
In a zoo game, and not actually looked to see what animals we can get.
Yeah, see if it's different from the park, from the story mode.
So we need to go to animal trading, but for that I need to have a trade centre down. So 2 seconds, let me just put my trade centre back down again. Research centre, bit slash building, trade centre. And did we need the other building? Nope, we're good. So now that opens up down here the animal trade centre.
Yep.
And the exhibit trading, which means we can see what's available to us to play with in a minute for when I start playing with the zoo.
Whoop, whoop.
Finally. So we've got African buffalo.
Nice.
As are your sandwiches. Thank you very much. They taste delicious.
You're welcome.
You're a very good sandwich maker, Gwen. We've got African elephants. Now, the buffaloes, we can buy them with money.
Ooh.
But the elephants, seems we're going to need some conservation points.
So to open up a new park, it costs 100 conservation.
But
To get an elephant, it's 638.
Yes. We have got 300 conservation points though.
Nice.
Wild doggies. A giant tortoise. Now I wanted them to be my first, so we might have enough conservation points in a minute to actually get a couple of those. I want them to be our first at the exhibit that we do. Or do we want tapirs? Or we could have tapirs, couldn't we? I think we might have some birds tapirs. Then we've got Bengal tigers, the common ostrich, the common warthog. There's our Formosan black bear.
What's the issue with the warthog? You don't have the money to buy them?
No, that's real money.
Yeah, the animal is being brought for cash.
No conservation credits will be awarded if it's released back in. That's how you get around it. That's why you can't buy
That's how they did it.
and release straight in. That makes a lot of sense. Well done. So our black bear is here. They're very cute. Some Galapagos giant tortoises. A gemsbok. Oh, load more. Oh no, I just read somewhere on Facebook this might actually crash the game, so I apologise if it does.
What's that?
If you press the load more button here. For us, it's not doing anything, so that's fine. So, we now know what animals we've got. That's our storage. But we can also go into exhibit trading. I think all of these are for cash.
Yep. Ooh, another warning mark against top one. Is that the same as before?
It recommends we don't release the Goliath bird eater out into the wild. So we've got Goliath frog, Lehman's poisonous toad, more bird eaters, giant beetles, giant forest scorpion, Brazilian wandering spider, Goliath frog. There's a lot of Goliaths in these terrariums, aren't there?
Makes it sound impressive and, you know, ominous.
Scary. Absolutely hundreds of these available. Right, I think it's time. I think it's time that we get rid of everything we've got here. Oh, it went. Not going to let me refund these bits of path. Isn't that a shame?
Aww.
You have to delete them. It's costing me money to delete these paths. But I think it might be time to look at starting our zoo. First things first, I'm actually going to get rid of these trees.
Are they triggering you?
Not that they're triggering me. They're in a slightly inconvenient place. Right by my park entrance. I like this. People can come in. Don't know how they arrive. Okay, so let's start getting ourselves a path down. Now I'm gonna still got that dodgy issue. With the pathing thing. Need to register that as an actual this isn't right.
Sorry?
Need to register this isn't a problem. Because you can only get the path menu up if you press the terrain menu first.
Okay.
I don't think that's right.
That sounds buggy.
It's slightly buggy. Now we're going to go for this palace tiled path, and we want it probably quite wide. And we're going to want to align to grid. And we're going to be coming along here. And usual style, we just need a giant path. Why is the grid not moving with it?
Excuse me, I am making notes.
Good.
With regard to issues.
Most of my issues so far have related to pathing, something that the other day I completely defended in a video recorded on footage.
Okay, nobody can ever defend the pathing. Not even Frontier have defended their own pathing.
So we've now got our entryway pathing. And what I want to do is in this section here, I just want to make us a nice, welcoming, cheap display. I'm thinking it's going to be our bed's tapir, but before I do that, I want to put a sneaky staff. Okay, there. See, look, press on it. Can't get it to come up. Go terrain, then you get past. Ooh.
Triggering.
Triggering. What colour do I want my staff path to be? Let's go blue, because then I'm going to be able to see it. Oh, I certainly don't want it that wide. Back to the standard. And I'd like it on the grid, please. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run a staff path along the back of my new exhibit. And then off the back of there in a minute I can put everything I need to. So, if I want to get some tapirs, what kind of fencing do you think will be safe for a tapir? They're the little snouty
Yeah,
ones.
they're not exactly. I don't think you're going to need electrified 12 metre thick concrete, 8 metres tall.
I think we can go with wooden. So, I'm not exactly going for great angles on this. I could probably curve that, but now how do I make this a shorter piece of fencing? Well, I want to put the door along here. Right, now I need to try and work out how I can curve this fence. Is it possible?
The pressure on you to build that fence is immense, by the way.
Really?
Yes. Because the man, the myth, the legend, Suzaraz is watching you right now.
My God, Susie!
Build that fence.
That's terrifying.
There is no greater pressure.
That is massive pressure, and now I'm getting stage fright.
You must please the Lord God.
I can't seem to bend the fence.
I can't remember how Angelina Jolie did it.
Who's Angelina Jolie, and why would she be bending
She
a
was
fence?
able to bend bullets. You had to like flick your wrist.
Okay, I want this to be shorter.
Can you make them floppy?
I don't know how you make them floppy. That goes backwards.
Can you select?
So, undulating, flat top and editable, angle snap, length, height labels, camera, climb proof, curved barrier top, habitable perimeter.
Easy for you to say.
Obviously not.
Bend the fence.
I can't bend the
fence,
Susie! I'm trying.
Suze will accept nothing less than a bent fence.
Okay, would you Google how I can bend the fence?
Nobody knows how to
please?
do it. This game's in beta.
People must be doing it. Hang on, I just did something then.
You did something. Oh, no. Oh.
I did something. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not good. Okay.
In her tutorial one, we got nothing but bendy.
Yeah, all it gave us was bendy fence. It didn't tell us how to bend a fence.
There's got to be more options for us to bend a fence. Can we scroll down on that list?
That's it. That's the end of it.
No camera. What about the cog next at the top?
Yeah, I went to cog.
What does that give us?
When raising multiple posts at once, toggles
Yeah.
whether they are. It's climb proof. Do we want angle snap?
Angle
on?
snap. We love an angle snap. Oh. You could make the length smaller.
How do I make the length smaller?
You got 8 meter length at the moment.
Ah.
And you could facet it. Sirs, we're gonna have to facet it for you. We can't do curved. Apparently there is no fence.
What does facet mean?
Facet, it's when you do a curve with angles.
Alright, that looks good now.
You use flat edges.
That looks good. We've done it. We've done it. Okay.
Well, we haven't done it yet.
What do you mean we've not done it yet?
We need the Lord's approval.
Oh, the Lord will never approve anything that I do. Right, next, I need to get a door in. And I think we just have like a generic wooden door.
Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Trippy!
Is that the width of my path? No. Okay.
Wow.
We've got a door.
Yep.
Wow. That is a triggery kind of...
It's a good thing you don't have OCDs about straight lines.
I have a lot of OCDs about straight lines. You know I do. Right, now I really would like to put some glass along this section. So, once again, in we go. So, there was a thing that you could select the bit and then swap it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can just click. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's like I'm a pro now.
Such proofs.
I
It's
must...
fancy fence.
Fancy fence, thank you, sirs.
Man approves.
Yeah. I'm thinking that I can build a fence.
You are quite literally doing the Lord's work now.
I am, I know. The Lord God Suzaraz. He does realise no orcs are going to come flying across the territory or anything.
Orcs. It's the man, the myth, the legend. He only plays goblins.
Yeah, and what do goblins ride on the back of? In the land of the hammer.
Normally wolves, funny enough. There are wolves in this. You could create like
I could create him a little wolf pen,
like a
couldn't I?
Suz Mount
Yeah.
wolf pen.
Shame, because we're not doing that, because we're actually going to make him... Oh, we need to put down our animal trade centre, don't we?
So we can get the
awkward.
animals.
Yeah. Tell you what, let's have that over here.
That's Staff Place. Sorry, Staff Path.
Yes.
Path. I need to put my teeth in.
Apparently, I now can't delete... Oh, there we go.
Try deleting it with the delete key.
I am. There. Why would you use the delete key when you...
Mario's used delete.
No.
Beta be beta.
Beta persists in being beta.
Maybe that's just a really rare special tree.
Could be. Right, so I need an animal trade centre. So we're going to put it right underneath that tree. Because I don't think that tree exists anymore, look.
No, of course the tree exists.
The tree.
Or do you mean the kind of metaphysical Buddha?
I mean in the kind of metaphysical Buddha kind of way.
Understood. Like Suz said, there is no spoon.
There is no spoon and there is no
Ah, there is no tree now. Does
Right.
any of this exist?
tree. We're also going to put our workshop down. And we need... We need a research centre. I'm just hiding all of these along here. And we need a small keeper hut, which we're going to put here. There. Okay, so we've got ourselves a trade centre. We've got a maintenance centre.
Yep.
We've got our research centre.
Nice.
Because we're going to need that.
Of course.
And we've got our zookeeper hut. So that should now mean that I can come back over here. And I can go into my animal trade centre. And we wanted tapirs, didn't we?
Of course.
Or do we want African wild dogs? They might be able to get out of the fencing that I've just built there.
You did have your heart set on African wild dogs. That's what the hat was at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Now, we only have 300 conservation points.
Ooh.
And there's the tapir. There's 2 tapir here. We could afford them.
Let's go. I like the tapir as well.
I'm going to adopt
Aren't they
them.
considered living fossils?
Yes. I'm connecting.
I feel like we should play some lift music.
I've got lift music in my brain because I've got my other ear in my headphones.
Some people have reported this crashes the game.
Have I what am I doing? Am I on the phone to?
Your request is being processed.
Well,
hypothetically, if you can't get the animals from the trade centre,
yes.
Does this make this game Planet Coaster without coasters?
Yes, it does.
Understood.
Yeah, it sort of does. Which explains why a lot of people are playing with the exhibits. So the terrariums.
Ah, because you can still work the terrariums?
Apparently people seem to be able to get them.
So they're making entire zoos of terrariums?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Right, let's retry.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pray to the Lords of Adoption.
Connecting.
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 Connecting. So what are the issues reported online about this?
That it doesn't work.
I read it'd been fixed if you rebooted, which we rebooted after our
No,
crash.
no, that's connecting to franchise mode. But in terms of the adoption trade centre bit,
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Is this a people-wide thing?
I could go to the Planet Zoo where I was reading the Steam comments. They're quite
Fruity.
But let me put it this way: if you were to manage to concentrate them into a meal, the subsequent movement you would have the next day would leave you writhing in agony as if
why would you do that? It's just beta.
Yeah, somebody said that they wanted 1,000+ animals.
What?
I don't know. The
Apparently I
discussions...
failed to adopt a complete, so I'm going to try again.
Why did you fail? What happened?
So they don't want us to have a bad tapir.
I think it's more they don't want you to have anything.
So is there anything I can buy with cash? See, earlier there was things on here that I could buy with cash. Let's try the load more button. That's also got...
That will crash as well, yes. Yeah. Yes. Can't adopt any animals.
Yep.
Can we get a statement, maybe some info on how long it will be before things work? There was one issue that was raised that I found great validity in.
Okay.
And that was, you've given us no way to report bugs unless the game crashes.
No, there's a bug reporting tool in the Facebook.
Yeah, no, in-game.
No. There is a link in the Planet Zoo PC community.
Yeah.
And they've got an official Frontier Where to report it.
I know
link.
that. You know that. But when you play WoW or when you play Guild Wars or even
Mm-hmm.
Warhammer and Beta, in-game was a bug report tool.
Well,
You could
anyone
literally-
that listens to us knows that now.
What?
Yeah.
It's existed in those games?
No. Where to go and report your bugs.
Oh, no, yeah. Or you could be really viscous and just generally horrid in the Steam forum if
Yeah,
you
you can
are
do
so
that.
way inclined.
Yeah, which to me just seems like you're stressing yourself out for absolutely no reason at all.
It does seem
I mean,
kind of pointless.
what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at this for a few more minutes, and if we can't get the animal market to link up, we're going to go back into our other zoo
Yep.
where we've already got animals that we can carry on fixing. Would appear we now have no animals. Can we get an exhibit? Now, how do we place a terrarium?
Do we see terrariums?
I don't know
The
if we did. Are they in the construction section?
I'd have thought a habitat, wouldn't they be?
Oh, they're not in habitat.
Ever since that tree debacle with not being deleted, Suz hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
You have displeased him with not
I'm sorry, Stars.
not deleting the tree, I think.
I couldn't do. Small animal exhibits.
Hey! So, potentially you would be able to have tiny animals?
We might be able to. So we have one placed. So if we now go to exhibit trading, because we can buy these for cash. So we can get a frog. Yeah, you can buy frogs. Good old hard cash works. And I can now send that to my zoo. Oh, it does take you back into there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that,
that's cool.
that's a good ease of life tool.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow, look.
That's cool.
That is actually quite cool. Right. So we need to sort them out a little bit. They don't like their exhibit. Apparently it's not very suitable for them.
But you can have the tapir one next door.
You can have tapir one going next door, it's free. So we need to ramp the humidity. Okay. How do we increase there?
Temperatures.
Humidity is what we're looking for.
Oh, humidity, of course.
I need to increase humidity. Is it doing it?
Is your game paused?
My game is paused, you are correct. Oh, I wonder if that affects animal trading.
I mean, it might, but that's definitely not intended if that's the case.
My game is no longer. There
Oh.
we go. Oh, it's now a little warm for them.
Toasty!
Okay. So they are now happy with the temperature and the humidity, but the suitability isn't right. So this is suitability. So window. Oh my grief, look. You can actually look in them. Right.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like really cool. That's really good. But that doesn't resolve my issues. Temperature we've done. Windows. So no, didn't want to do that then. One. Right, so window 2 and window 3, we're going to have a 3D facade. Okay, and then we're going to close window 4. Okay. So I don't think. So if I go to Zoopedia, these guys are called the Goliath frogs.
Ooh.
There they are. The Goliath frog is.
They're endangered.
Yeah. He lives in Africa. Okay. In the rainforest of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, specifically fast flowing rivers and streams. Green, dirt, brown colour, blah blah blah. Okay. So that's their natural habitat. Group size is 1 to 2, that's fine, that's what they've got. Oh, I need to research. Hang on. So if we go into my Zoom management, I can now research the Goliath frog.
Oh, cool.
So what am I research? Oh, I need a vet. Okay. So zoo, staff, hire a vet. Hello. That's our first member of staff. She's called Eleanor Walden.
Hello.
Hello, Eleanor. You're a vet. And I need you to do some research for me on the Goliath frog. No vet assigned. Hang on. Let me just go to animal trading and test that out now. So there's only now one Baird's tapir here. Will you now allow me to adopt? I'm going to say the answer is probably no.
Well, I'm actually on the issue tracker. And the confirmed ones can't adopt it. Oh, it's the most upvoted, which is cannot adopt animals in franchise mode. There's a tragic one about a hippo who got stuck in water, was dehydrated and starved to death.
Oh. That's quite sad.
Yeah. Looking at the acknowledged. Oh my god! Can you imagine a game where your nose and lip textures weren't loading correctly? That'd be terrifying. Did you ever see Assassin's Creed Unity when that happened?
No.
It wouldn't load lips and things, so you'd have people with, like, skulls and teeth and it was freaky.
That's quite weird.
Oh, it was awful.
Oh, you can't find a staff centre. Just because they didn't build you a staff...
Wow. Needy much.
Apparently I need to put all these other buildings in as well.
Apparently some guy tried to compare mates and it crashed his game.
Okay. Apparently I need a quarantine hut. And then I'm going to need to extend my path. Okay, so we've extended the path. We now need to also get a staff building.
You know, I will say, and I've said this for ages, my issue with reading through the forums and issue trackers and such things.
Yeah.
We have too many betas which are marketing tools.
Yeah, which means that, for example, this is actually feeling like a real beta.
This is. There are issues that need to be
addressed.
Ironed out.
There was no way they could know how the trade centre system was gonna stand up.
Yeah, when
given to a number of people.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, it's only really been tested at Gamescom, where they had a limited number of setups.
But was it?
We didn't really even see it.
It was an alpha build, so that could be fudge. That could have been. It didn't have to connect. It was just there.
So, right, I've now got this little row of staff buildings along here. And I'm just checking that my research...
A really sad enclosure.
A really empty enclosure. Now, she should technically be researching my frog.
Yep.
Which I need her to do in order that I can get...
What's the love thing on that research?
Where?
If you click on the frog again,
yeah, I think that's improved mating and stuff like that.
Oh, I like that.
So I think these are different levels of research that you can do.
The education board, increased fertility or something,
yeah,
breeding chance,
like frog humping.
Increased frog humping.
Yeah, and then more education about frog humping. Oh, my vet research is complete. So what did I get for that? So my... Okay.
Blind research complete.
I got 3 items. Which means now I can maybe make their habitat a little bit more habitable. There you go, I can. He can have a broken log.
Nice, he'll love that.
A wide hollow log.
Oh, it's his favourite.
And a narrow hollow log.
Second favourite.
Second favourite.
Yeah, he loves them though.
So we're getting there. Suitability is now at 40%.
Nice.
So I think we're going to open our zoo up. For people to maybe come and have a look at our frog.
But yeah, I think that's the problem, is people are so used to betas which are, as I say, just marketing. You know, a way of easy marketing, saying, "Oh, buy this," and blah 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 blah. Whereas this is an actual beta, which I can understand people's reaction if it's the point you must buy the deluxe edition to get access to it.
I get that, but we've got a week, and I think there's going to be a lot of time to play on this, and everybody is playing tonight. I mean, everybody has gone on about the fact they are downloading it tonight, that this is their thing.
Oh yeah, I mean the issue is going to be for Frontier is if you're playing a zoo game and cannot create a zoo with any animals in it, then a lot of people...
Oh, I can get an animal because I can't...
Buy with cash?
I can buy it with cash. So we can get some
If you
peafowls.
click on price, will it sort by the price? So put all the monetary ones you can buy at the top.
If you've just broken it...
I haven't broken anything.
I'm just worried. Right, peafowls. Oh, we can put some warthogs in. We can have some timber. Oh, I can get one...
Sea-donks.
I can get one bird's tapir for cash.
No, but you go because they'll probably be they'll be social, won't they?
We could have some Galapagos giant tortoises. Got 2 of those. Ring-tailed lemurs aren't going to go in that exhibit. African wild dogs might do.
Antelopes. They're
They're
both
too
female.
big. They're also too big.
Oh, okay.
We could have a couple of wild dogs. We could have
Warthogs.
We could have warthogs. We're gonna have warthogs. Yeah, I know I'm buying it for cash, but it seems to be the only way that we... Oh.
We click on it. It's got to do that. Connect. There you go.
Yes. We bought some warthogs. We've got animals, people! You
Not just frogs.
just have to have cash. Yep, they're in the trade centre.
Failed.
No, it didn't. It's here.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. Now they're here. Where's the move to zoo button?
Don't you have to click on the...
Select one or more animals
Yeah,
to
you
view.
haven't-
There
you
we
go.
go. It's just taking a minute to load, that's all.
Then move.
Move.
It's not registering. That's why.
Okay, hang on a minute. They're in there though, aren't they now? They're here. They're here.
There you go.
There we go. Delivery is scheduled for warthog number 1. Okay. They both got immunity issues. These guys may die. I'm just saying. Oh, we need some lights.
Is that why they were cheap?
Yeah, could be. I need some lighting in here. He's also, I'm going to say, slightly clipped. Right then, dude, what do you need to make your environment perfect? So you need some short grass. This is nice. At least now we are actually getting to play a little bit with some animals. I was getting a little worried there that I wouldn't get to see any.
Wait, you do kind of want animals.
I do want animals. I wouldn't have been like a game breaker for me for tonight, but it would kind of be. I would have been disappointed to go to bed.
Yeah.
And not have like managed to actually build my own kind of.
You did a terrarium.
I need a sleeping shelter. Now, do we want the giant one? Do we think?
I don't think we need the humongous.
Do we not need the humongous
No.
one? Okay, so shall we just for now, just put this little small one in? This is supposedly the small shelter. Quite frankly, it is enormous. But that gives those guys a little bit of privacy. Let's see what they are saying. My exhibit's overcrowded. How can this be overcrowded?
Oh, they bred. They must have done.
They did. They bred.
They bred.
I've had a baby frog. But the problem being is that because the trade centre's not working, I can't get rid of it. I might be able to move it. Right, let me finish off sorting out my tapirs. Not my tapirs, sorry, my warthogs, my pumbas. Hi, Pamba. Right, what right, you want some food, don't you? You want enrichment. What else wrong with your habitat? So you want some plants. So we can have tropical and grassland plants. So if we go here, we go by biome and we go tropical. And then we put on that. And then we're going to get ourselves some nice plants. Let's disguise this a little bit because it is pretty ugly. Let's have a nice big one. There we go. Oh, they don't like that.
Oh, what is it not part of their...
No.
Ooh.
And they don't mind the coconut one though. Let's put some ferns down. They like ferns.
Do they like the ferns?
They like the ferns, which is good. This is good. This is what Princess wanted to do. Let's get plenty of plants in. Bit of cluster in there now. What's a... Will you take a fern tree? Oh, they don't like whatever... What's the elephant ear? Is that what I've just been putting down? No.
Ooh.
I'm removing those, but they didn't mind. What was the one I just had? Oh yeah, you can have a big palm tree in here.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, they don't like that.
No. They're very fussy.
They don't mind the fern trees though.
Oh, I don't blame them. They look lovely.
I think. Oh yeah, now they're happy with the plants. Not stunning people, but they like it. They've got their shelter, so they need some food. You're gonna want a food bowl, aren't you, people? So you're gonna want a water bowl. And you're gonna want a food bowl. Get you a medium one. Let's pop that there. Right, so their enrichment is rubbish, but everything else now, they're quite happy.
Yeah.
So, I think I need to go back to my research. So if I go to research, common warthog.
Oh, they get the breedy one straight away.
So I then put Eleanor into researching them. And then if we go back to the Goliath, they've got research level 2, but we want to research. Oh, that's why you need so many vets. Okay, so if we employ another vet, staff. Oh, we are losing money. Oh, this is expensive. Right, we need to employ some staff. We need a mechanic. Thank you. And I need another vet. Oh, and what have we forgotten to put down? Even though Nancy said it was the most important thing we had to put down.
Oh, a generator.
No.
Oh.
No, what was the most important?
Toilets.
No.
Oh.
Where's the donation box? We need a donation thingy.
One outside, but okay.
Because we need people to give us their cash. They're throwing money in now. Right, do we have any enrichment for you? Enrichment. So who researches the enrichment then?
The vet. That was one of the first things in the warthog.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good, because I hope she is up. Inspector's coming in 9 months' time. I need to do something about me overcrowded frogs.
Oof, not your overcrowded frogs.
Yeah.
Oof, there's nothing worse than overcrowded frogs.
I need to stop my frogs from breeding. Okay, if we go to the animals tab.
Oh, thingy turns the frogs gay.
What?
Yeah, it's a famous thing. It turns the frogs gay.
Well, I'm going to give
Then they'll
contraception
then they'll
to my
stop.
animals.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it would stop them breeding.
And then this one, I'm going to send it to the trade centre. Apparently he's got a health issue that means he can't be put up for trading.
Oh, that is a shame. Update on the constructive comments given for beta feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I try and load into a scenario or franchise, it crashes. Any suggestions? I paid money for this game. I expect it to work.
It's a beta.
You're in the beta, buddy. It's the beta. It's not the
just,
actual game.
It's not the game. And even the game's going to come out with a couple of issues. Okay, the people aren't liking it because I can't get rid of my frogs. I wonder, can I move him? Right, back to construction. And it was, I found, where did I find terrariums?
Habitats?
Habitats? No, it wasn't habitats, was it? Was it facilities? There. I'm wondering if I can get round the issue by moving him next door.
But then won't he be sad because he hasn't got any friends?
Well, then we'll breed him a friend. Right. but I can't seem to. Right, okay. Exit edits in the building. Right. So I need to assign a zookeeper as well. I'll do that in a moment. Select animals have health issues and cannot be put up for trade. But I just want to send them to the trade centre. Alright, can I put them in isolation then? Do I have an isolation centre?
Is that quarantine?
Yeah, have I got a quarantine? Zookeeper, research.
It's the massive one with the red shield.
That one. Yeah, I have a quarantine. So, how do I put them in quarantine? I want to move my froggy woos. You. Oh, can I rehome you? I don't want to trade them, I just want to put them in. Well, they're sort of okay-ish for now. How are my warthogs doing?
Hello, buddy.
Hello, Mr. Biscuit. Is my vet... I know that there's overcrowding. I want that alert to go away. I can't do anything about it. Is my vet... Right. It looks to me like our puppy dog
That's you, Mr. Biscuit.
needs some love for the evening.
He's jealous of the warthogs.
He is a little jealous of the warthogs. And I think that tomorrow evening, fresh, with mildly less trauma than having to rush download, have computers go a little cray-cray and other things, I can settle down and work on my zoo.
Fingers crossed, well, a lot of the issues will be sorted.
Yes.
They were oh my good god. Hello, Biscuit.
Hello, Biscuit. You saying hello to everybody? Okay, right. I'm going to now say good night to everybody. And thank you for anybody that watched and for everybody that might watch this as a video, because it's going to go up as a video. And see you all tomorrow.